Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age Inquisition. I am Theron, the Dalish Mage, right here. We are stuck in the Fade after the... Well, I don't know if the Battle of Adamant Fortress is over with, but while in the middle of it, we were going to plunge to our deaths, so I opened up a Fade rift through the anchor. And all my companions were brought with me. I'm curious to know if the dragon wasn't brought with us as well. I don't see it anywhere. And if it was nearby, I would think that it would be attacking us. But then it's the Fade. Nothing is ever normal. Everything is strange. Did we come this way? I thought that we came this way. I think we did, didn't we? Well, what did I write down on my map? There's something down here that I made note of. Let's see what this is. Place a candle. I feel more magical. Easing the fears of the dreamer is what I feel like we're doing through these actions. So yeah, we were here. This is why I was confused. Now let's go up. At least we were to fight that archdemon in the Fade. I'm not sure if the 6 of us could do it. Hawk and Stroud are with us as well. Okay, so this is where we went. We went down here. Another one of those. Oh, what's this? Let's examine this. A letter written in a shaking hand. Son, by the time you read this, the Darkspawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven, and we brought time for the wardens to slay the archdemon, but when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Pyrrhus will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven as rising to greatness, and the weapons of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the free marches. You must refuse. The battlefield is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunts about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams the battlefield now will die. Stall him however you must, and watch for the crows. Those birds have the good sense to fear the blight. When you see them gather, then you know that the poison is gone, and it is safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy Pyrrhus. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg you, watch the crows and do the same. Sora. That could be from any age. Starkhaven. Well, I've read about the blights recently, and Starkhaven was under assault during this... Not the last blight, but the blight before that. It was about 500 years ago, actually. It's a long time ago. Oh.
Ah, we have a visitor. Some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from his shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think that pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
That sounds... It's not Corypheus' voice, it's a demon. The demon that rules here, the fear demon. I've never encountered a demon like that. Okay, some more demons. Let's deal with these. Oh, something to my left. I'm gonna get hit now.
I expected worse.
Surely these are but the Nightmare's minions.
Pity.
Spirit essence. This some kind of statue. The Claws of Dumat. Was that not the first blight? Archdemon? Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a man, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length, hungry for blood. Master calls it the Claw of Dumat and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. Oh no, this is ancient Tevinter. I praised it, as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He has been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of his followers. He has met with the other priests, and in secret I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. He spoke to me later in the day and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after a ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the Fade, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumat, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all of the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the Claw of Dumat is now kept. There are shackles across the top of the great altar, and pools line the runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not warned the others. A few I may save. If I tried to save us all, we would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer, where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. It is almost midnight. The Claw of Dumat, great and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love. Words somehow preserved in blood at the statue's base. Sensing something over here. Is it behind here? Flowers. Find another fear. Fade rift within the rift, or sorry, fade rift within the fade. That's interesting. A rift to Thetis. Well, we'll have to find a portal to get us out if we survive this. If we can survive this, we may be stuck here. An amulet. Not of much use to us. Okay, so let's carry on. What's this over here? Another one of these contraptions. I don't know what it does. Maybe it has something to do with red lyrium. We did find this in the Forgotten Mines in the Western Approach. Fears of the Dreamers, the Freeholder. I watched the Blight take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had, even as my flock died and my family sickened, my body racked by pains and chills. I saw too late the poison that had crept into the land. In my fever dreams, the sickness covered this whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Show me that the world survives. Show me that the poison does not take everything. Place of flowers. Oh, it's a spirit. I feel stronger, actually, like a more resilient. Shadowed crystal. Drake stone. So we're picking up things in the Fade. If you can create anything in the Fade just by thought, this is what is possible. Be able to create anything and take it with us. Another crystal here. I'm not sure if that's of use to us. It might be used to Sarah. Or even to Varric. Another one of these mirrors. I feel swifter now. Sorry, I just had to pause it right there. Okay, so we are continuing on.
What are those things?
Spiders? Giant spiders? Wait, these look like the things that attacked me. My first memory was standing up. And then a whole bunch of these things came after me, and then I saw the golden person, Andraste. These are like spiders. They're some kind of spiders.
Down.
They have some kind of jagged armor on them. On their abdomen. There's more of them down there, too. Get to the Divine... What's over here? Oh, this place just keeps going on. I don't know which way to take. Let's go over this way. Take the high road. This time. Teven Toy Soldier. How are our packs? Our packs are pretty empty. We came empty, ready to pick up anything on the way to Adamant Fortress. What's this?
What might this be?
You see? Me and Cassandra think alike. Excerpt from a journal. They think they own us. They think they decide whether we live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression, as though we don't strive every day to stay sane, to keep the demons away. They can't control us any longer. I won't go back to the circle, not ever. I thought about it last night, being back in the tower, their eyes on me, and all of it came back. All the years. Head down. Don't clench your fingers. Be a good mage. Be a quiet mage. And I realized I don't want to make peace with the Templars. I want them to burn. Want it so badly that the bed caught fire and wouldn't go out until Ivan iced it all over. It's still there inside me. I want them to feel the fear that they made me feel. I want them to know what it's like. We're leaving for the conclave in a few hours. If those bastards so much as blink the wrong way, I'll let them see what an apostate looks like. From the Journal of an Unknown Mage. Oh. This is the same thing. That was odd to come out. The rage, the anger. These are people's memories.
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Like Blackwall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a warden's strength, beast.
Investigate this. Oh, another demon. Several of them. We're surrounded. Attack, attack. That's it. Take this. You want to feel the power of the anchor?
Are you afraid, Cole? I can help you forget, just like you help other people. We're so very much alike, you and I.
No.
I feel more sly from touching that. An amulet. It's not really much use to us. What about over here? Nothing. Let us go down and face the spiders then. So it's talking to each one of us. Ah, of course. Ah, I'm burning. Let me take a potion.
Your Inquisitor is a fraud, Cassandra. Yet more evidence there is no maker, that all your faith has been for naught.
Die in the void, demon.
Oh, I'm glad she's not listened to it, at least. What's this? Excerpt from a journal. I went to Tevinter when I was a child. I remember dragon statues everywhere. Big ones. I shivered as I walked between them, afraid they were going to bite me or breathe fire. My parents hushed me and told me the magisters liked the dragons as a sign of their power. Dragons are beasts, mindless, terrible. The archdemon that comes with each blight is an offense to the Maker. We know all these things, but the magisters don't care. And it is the same with the mages. So much danger, so much power in hands not ready for it, and the mages only wish to celebrate themselves. The magisters are what the mages of Ferelden and Orlais want to be, our rulers, holding us in terror so that we wonder if they will bite us as we walk by them. I joined the Templars to keep such mages under control. I have killed many since the rebellion we all saw coming. Now the Divine wishes us to meet them at the Conclave and give them a chance to make peace. I will go. I will smile. But if the dragon statue looks ready to bite, I will strike first. I am not a child, and I will not be afraid. From the Journal of Unnamed Templar.
Did you think you mattered? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect... Strike down a god. Fenris is going to die just like your family. And everyone you ever cared about.
Of course, a fear demon would know where to hurt.
Small fears. Too small to shape the Fade themselves. Clinging to the nightmare. Feeding on the bits it leaves behind.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Spiders? I see maggots crawling in filth.
They want your fear, so they look how you feel.
Well, that's reassuring.
The Birth of Fear, in an elegant script. You are too young to worry, so, my child, write your worries down here. All your fears are smaller once you have defined them. Listed in a child's shaky hand. What if Darkspawn come back? Father said one day he'll die. Darkspawn underground. Darkspawn under our house. Darkspawn coming up from basement. The sun will die. Black pits on bread could be blight. Black bits on bread. Getting sick and dying from blight. Grey Warden's coming to make Father go back. Father dying, fighting Darkspawn. A dark patch on Father's arm that he hides from Mother. Father says he hears music. From a letter lying near a cluster of spider eggs. I would list spiders as something that I fear. We had some nasty ones in the free marches in the forest where we lived. Large, big, black and red ones. Enhanced poison weapons ring for rogue. I'm not sure, actually. I don't think he uses that. Wait. Does he use it? Enhanced poison weapons. Blackwall Coal. I don't... Where else is he trained in? Yeah, I don't think that he does use that. Parry. Spitting Blades, no. May work with, Varric or Sarah, though. Here's the Divine.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. We cannot tarry long.
So can you tell me who, what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her, or some kind of Fade remnant of her, or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
It's not an accident.
I was meant to become the Inquisitor.
But what is the Inquisitor? And how will it change the world? You believe in your purpose, and that is good. That is your power.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
That doesn't answer anything.
So all of this is just a dream? Part of the Fade?
It is not just a dream. The minds of mankind are made real here. Their hopes, their loves, and their fears. What changes their world also changes this one. And yours are footsteps that move mountains in both. Tread carefully, Inquisitor. This ground is more treacherous than you know.
I'd like to know more about the nightmare.
It is not simply fear. It is the terror you cannot remember, the horror your mind erases to protect you. When old memories no longer make the veteran soldier's hand tremble, it is because the nightmare has taken them. Most people avoid their fears. It is simple for the demon to steal the darkest fragments. They forget, and it feeds. Corypheus has helped it grow monstrous.
It makes people forget the worst parts of their fears. It almost sounds like the nightmare is helping people.
Perhaps it was, once. But now, it helps none but Corypheus. By his hand, it creates more fear and grows even stronger. In any case, robbing people of their fears is never a kindness. At best, it is a mistake born of compassion. Without fear and pain and failure, we cannot learn. We cannot grow, as you cannot grow until you recover all that was taken from you.
True.
Tell me why you're here. Why take part in this?
After heaven, I hid here. I watched quietly, learned what I could, and searched for some way to help. And then you came.
I don't know what that means.
Corypheus and the Nightmare do an injustice to the world. You must stop them. Perhaps you were meant to stop them. Perhaps that is why I am here.
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the Nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, Corypheus must find another way to the Black City. It is part of you now, and cannot be removed without your death.
We should keep moving.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.